Hi, this is Joe Satriani. I'm here to tell you about my new album, The Elephants of Mars. So the third track is Faceless. This is a serious song, really. This is really about the feeling that the person that you want to be seen for being, does that make sense? The person who you really are, somehow isn't being seen. It's almost as if that part of you that is the real you is not being acknowledged by either a special person that you really want to acknowledge that your real essence, or perhaps the world at large.
So Faceless reminded me of like Dr. Zhivago, the Russians walking, trudging through the snow, and with that, it has that Russian drama, and Siberia or something.
I really like that descending melody in this one. It's kind of got this kind of somber thing, not wailing in the kind of hair metal way. It's wailing in like it's hurt, it's really feeling like a lot of pain in this kind of guitar melody. I really like that. It pulls on the heartstrings, that one.
I was in love with this song from the first time I heard it. And this was a song that was potentially going to have vocals also, because it's such an incredible melody, but it really shines as an instrumental as well, I think.
Faceless, that's the one that I had so many problems with, not because of the song. I just felt like something needed to happen, and I kept on going back and forth with Joe, and Joe was like, nope, not working, just keep it simple. And I should have listened. I did eventually. And all it took was for Kenny to play drums the way you heard them.
Big beat on the drums, which I loved, just big. Everything I was going for was a big sound with that laid back feel.
Brian to play the bass, and then suddenly I had a full band between Joe, drums and bass, and the song came to life.
It's funny, sometimes the simplest, sweetest songs are the hardest ones to really get right in a studio recording.
I had to stay consistent, beat from one beat to the other, and you had to be very careful. You didn't speed up or slow down by 1 millisecond. So the beat is simple, but to execute what I was trying to execute is not simple at all.
I really just tried to concentrate and deliver a natural performance, and not kind of think about it too much, because there was a lot of thought that went into this one, I know. And it worked somehow. You get lucky sometimes. I just kind of closed my eyes and just played the song, and that was the take that ended up on the album.
The solo section is where there's a glimmer of hope, where this person finally feels that they can shine their light and people recognize, the beauty, the love that they have to share with the world. But then it's quickly diminished. I'm not sure why I wrote the song that way, but I was just feeling like that sometimes people separate themselves from each other because of their ideas about things, religion, politics, style, whatever, music, and instead of focusing on sharing the things that they have in common. And when they do that, they become faceless. They become not specific people, just general people. And that's what the song is speaking to, a revolt against, that sort of generalization that this person playing the melody in the song is saying, I'm not faceless, I'm a specific person.